90 Day Fiancé star gives troubling update after husband's unexpected death. A 90 Day Fiancé cast member is revealing how she is doing after her husband recently died, but her response is concerning. Several 90 Day Fiancé cast members have tragically passed away, shocking fans of the TLC reality show. Notable 90 Day Fiancé deaths include Jason Hitch and Angela Deem's mother. These cast member deaths have sparked emotional tributes online, highlighting the fragile reality behind TLC reality star lives and fame. The death of a 90 Day Fiancé cast member often leaves surviving partners devastated. Coping with the loss of a partner on reality TV brings emotional trauma and public mourning. Many share their grief journey online, showing how TLC stars manage life after loss and struggle to rebuild emotionally. Mahogany Roka is breaking her silence about her husband, Ben Rathbun's, death in an emotional note. Mahogany recently interacted with her followers on Instagram via a Q&A. When someone asked Mahogany how she was doing now, she replied, "Honestly, Jesus has been my help all this time. He is the one who lifts me up and gives me strength." Mahogany talked about how Jesus helped her get a new identity and also helped her heal. "He restored me," she added. "My heart cries." Mahogany then wrote that there are days when her heart cries for Ben. "But he fills my void," she added. Mahogany gets her strength through prayer. She suggested that her followers turn off their TV sets and talk to your Creator and God. Mahogany wrote, "He waits for you with his arms open," while adding that one shouldn't expect adversity to surprise them but that they should surprise the adversity from the side of Christ Jesus. Troubled 90 Day Fiancé couple leaves America after heartbreaking news about family member. A 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Couple has left America following the tragic death of their family member. Tragic cast deaths on 90 Day Fiancé have deeply impacted viewers and highlighted the real-life drama beyond the screen. Notable losses include Jason Hitch, who passed away from COVID-19 at age 45, and veteran star David Murphey, who died at 66 following long-term health issues. Their stories resonated strongly with fans. Other heartbreaking moments include Glenda Standridge's death hours after Angela Deem's wedding, and the devastating loss of Adriel, the baby son of Anny Francisco and Robert Springs. These emotional moments on 90 Day Fiancé and its spin-offs show that the real-life struggles of cast members can be just as intense as the drama on screen, leading to questions about these reality show deaths and instances of 90 Day Fiancé tragedy. Julia Trubkina and Brandon Gibbs had a surprising update for their fans amid the loss of their son. Julia recently took to Instagram to reveal she was no longer in America, and Brandon had accompanied her. "Hello Hong Kong," Julia wrote in her caption. She revealed it was her and Brandon's longtime desire to visit Japan, but they didn't want to fly so far and not visit a few more countries that were close by. Julia added that they would spend a few days in Hong Kong, followed by Macau, and then head to Japan. Julia and Brandon's relationship hasn't really been smooth sailing from the start. Even before Julia moved to the US to marry Brandon, he had accused her of cheating on him with her ex-boyfriend, even though she and Brandon were on a break. Julia was never able to win back his trust and, later, faced challenges navigating life in America due to Brandon's parents. Ron and Betty Gibbs' over-involvement in their son's life created discomfort for Julia. It was certain that she would never be able to move to her dream city, like Miami, because Brandon would always live close to Ron and Betty in Virginia. While she managed to move out of the family farm, Brandon gave their new house key to his mom. However, Brandon didn't like the fact that Julia wanted her parents to come to America. To make matters worse, Julia's pet dog Simba, whom she considered her son, recently passed away. Julia didn't want kids of her own despite Brandon pressuring her, and Simba was her best friend who died from a stroke. It appears Brandon has finally decided to give Julia everything she wants in the marriage to make her happy, and it involves them leaving America behind, even for a little while, so she can clear her head. Brandon is proving that he does care about Julia and can put her needs before his responsibilities towards his parents. While he may not be able to cut the cord yet, he could put his foot down when his mother's and father's demands from Julia get too ridiculous. His efforts to prove his love for Julia show that their marriage can still be saved. Our take on Julia confirming if she's still together with Brandon. Julia and Brandon's franchise comeback promises drama and growth. Julia and Brandon are making their franchise comeback with 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9. The previews suggest that Brandon will still be insisting they have a baby despite Julia not being ready to do it mentally. She is also silently dealing with health issues she's not ready to talk about. However, therapy might have worked its magic on the couple since they are now on their dream vacation. 90 Day Fiancé star finally reveals if baby is healthy again after major setbacks. There's good news for a beloved 90 Day Fiancé couple, who recently shared that their young daughter had a scary medical scare. David Toborowski and wife Anny Suwin originally met during 90 Day Fiancé Season 5, where their unconventional love story was featured. American David was nearly 24 years older than Thai Anny, but against all odds, the two made their love story last. David and Anny revealed a huge new health update about their daughter, Minthira. After living child-free for many years, David and Anny welcomed daughter Minthira in March 2025 with the help of in vitro fertilization. The couple has been open about Minthira's health issues, especially a recent bout of RVS that required hospitalization. David recently shared on Instagram that Minthira's back home and doing much better. Her cough and all the symptoms are gone, he revealed. David added that he and Anny felt the power from everyone's prayers. What Minthira's symptoms going away means for her health. Minthira is on the mend. David's excited post about Minthira's health improving to the point that she's back home with her parents is the best possible outcome. If doctors felt comfortable enough to send Minthira home, she's obviously made significant strides in her recovery. RSV is a common respiratory infection, but it can be particularly dangerous for babies like Minthira. The tricky part about RSV is that the symptoms can often mirror those of a common cold, which makes it harder to diagnose and treat. David and Anny shared heartbreaking footage of Anny's mom getting emotional hearing baby Minthira's cries in the hospital, but now that Minthira is home and safe with her parents, the entire family can relax. Our take on David and Anny's latest update about Minthira's health. David and Anny are relieved their baby is recovering. It's a relief to hear that David and Anny's daughter is already home from the hospital and is recovering from RSV. By sharing the good news on social media, David is letting fans know that all is well in the Toborowski home. David and Anny's fans are a huge source of comfort for the couple, as they've been following their family's journey after David brought Anny to the US on a K-1 visa. While David's older children initially didn't approve of his relationship, they've all come to accept Anny after so many years. David and Anny's first season of 90 Day Fiancé aired in 2017, so they've been in the public eye for years. Fans feel a connection to the couple, as they overcame the odds and have managed to stay together all these years. Their large age gap and the standards of living that David brought Anny home to initially are all part of their journey as a family. Welcoming Minthira was the icing on the cake for David and Anny. Her recovery is a blessing, and the 90 Day Fiancé couple will no doubt continue to share updates on her health as time goes on. 90 Day Fiancé's Jasmine Pineda reveals big update with Matt Branis amid stunning relationship status. 90 Day, the Last Resort star Jasmine Pineda finally shared what really happened between her and Matt Branis, after hinting that she didn't want a relationship with her baby's father. Jasmine is still legally married to Gino Poloyane, whom she met online in early 2020. Gino later flew to Panama to meet her, and they got engaged before Jasmine eventually moved to the US. However, she grew unhappy in their marriage due to his lack of intimacy. Jasmine entered an open relationship with Matt and later got pregnant by him, despite calling him just a friend. Jasmine recently claimed she doesn't love Matt and that she wanted to be left alone. However, Jasmine's latest Instagram update is surprising. Jasmine shared a sweet new Instagram story featuring a heartwarming moment with her baby and Matt. In the video, Matt could be seen holding the baby in one hand while Jasmine softly sang "The Lion Sleeps Tonight," showing off her soothing vocals. Matt joined in the singing, gently swaying the baby from side to side. The intimate clip was filmed in Jasmine's kitchen, with her fridge and cabinets visible in the background. The moment captured a peaceful and loving family vibe, offering fans a rare glimpse into Jasmine and Matt's co-parenting dynamic and their life at home with the baby. What Matt helping take care of baby means for Jasmine. Jasmine has begun trusting Matt as a father. Matt has yet to make his in-person debut on 90 Day Fiancé, having only appeared via video calls during The Last Resort Season 2. At the tell-all, he opened up about his initial reaction to Jasmine's pregnancy, admitting that he was pretty scared because he had spent much of his youth avoiding marriage and children. However, the news became a wake-up call, prompting him to embrace maturity. Matt and Jasmine relocated from Michigan to Miami, Florida, in late 2024, but despite their growing bond, Jasmine insisted they are not currently living together under the same roof. Jasmine recently revealed to her Instagram followers that she was initially skeptical about letting Matt care for their baby. She admitted to being very possessive of baby Maddie and struggled with sleepless nights while handling all the responsibilities on her own. Jasmine had refused Matt's help and even turned down his offer to hire a nurse. However, things seem to have changed. She's now sharing more content showing Matt with the baby, suggesting she's grown confident in his ability to be a responsible parent. Jasmine may even be starting to see Matt as husband material, despite not loving him before. Our take on Jasmine and Matt's co-parenting update. Matt and Jasmine thrive as parents, but are they a couple? 90 Day. The Last Resort star Jasmine and Matt appear to have settled into a solid co-parenting routine, but she hasn't clarified whether they are now living together or still maintaining separate homes. While Matt can't be with her around the clock, likely due to running his own business, Jasmine appreciates the support he provides when he can. The exact nature of their relationship remains unclear, and Jasmine may be holding back updates due to a non-disclosure agreement tied to the show. Fans may have to wait for her next spin-off to get the full picture. 90 Day Fiancé Jasmine Pineda shows pregnancy in new live. 90 Day Fiancé star Jasmine Pineda continues to make fans curious following recent reports that she's expecting a child. She's currently sharing her struggles with Gino Poloyane in the latest season of 90 Day, The Last Resort. There have been speculations that the two called it quits behind cameras. It made many people curious about who may be the father of her alleged pregnancy. Jasmine has yet to address the rumors. However, some Redditors think Jasmine's latest live shows hint at a possible pregnancy. Keep reading to see the discussion. 90 Day Fiancé, Jasmine Pineda sparks pregnancy rumors. Jasmine recently made headlines after a source claimed that she's expecting a child. The source added that the 90 Day Fiancé star lives in Florida and was spotted looking pregnant. The poster added that it was one of the main reasons she hid her tummy in some of her live streams. Many fans have also noticed that the Panamanian native appears to share older photos of herself, seemingly trying to throw people off. Jasmine shows pregnancy in new live? Some Redditors react to Jasmine Pineda's latest live stream. According to the poster, the 90 Day Fiancé star looked so different in her latest live. Her face appeared to be swelling, and she kept hiding her tummy, fueling speculations that she was pregnant. Others agreed and called her out for seemingly disregarding her kids back in Panama and starting a new life in the US. Unfortunately, the Reddit thread was later deleted. However, TLC later posted a clip from Between the Sheets featuring Jasmine holding what appears to be her baby bump. Do we know for sure that her butt cheek has not migrated around to the front? Gosh, her poor other kids she just left somewhere. It might be better for them than living with her. There must be a reason she doesn't have custody. I hope she keeps in touch and FaceTimes often. And after all that plastic surgery? I do feel bad for her kids though. So much for wanting to bring them here. 90 Day Fiancé, who may be the father of Jasmine Pineda's alleged pregnancy. An insider also claimed that the father of Jasmine Pineda's rumored pregnancy was the guy whom she allegedly cheated with named Matt. According to reports, the 90 Day Fiancé star met the guy at the gym where she works out.